Hello everyone, it's Azrael, and today I am playing a little bit of Skywars, but the trick is I'm going to be using only the default kit, which meant I'm going to have a lot of problems. Hello everyone, it's Azrael, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get into Bed Wars. So first thing you're going to want to do, walk into the generator. Normally when you spawn like right about here. You can just press S, go straight back. Normally, I would say wait for a bit of resources. I like to go for 5 since that gets me a good knockback stick, but just go for 4. You want to grab a stone sword and some blocks, and sometimes go for TNT, but otherwise store all your extra stuff into the chest. Now you're going to want to look to your left and your right, see which island is closer. So that one is my opponent. And that guy way over there is like a second opponent, and I'm gonna leave them alone for now because they're not bothering me. Looking over at these guys, they don't have a bed defense, which means I would have a leg up to have a bed defense. So just place a nice 8 blocks right, or 8 blocks right around the bed here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't do the whole block, because this will use up way too many resources. So the next thing that you're going to do is look over at your teammate that's supposed to be alive. Okay, well, I guess we'll go into combat. If someone is bridging towards you, especially some guy like this who obviously seems to know what they're doing, you want to have higher ground. You generally want to have higher ground against them, but if you can't do that, or if they start piling up, just start sitting back. You want to stand right around here, so that way they cannot hit you as easily. Standing up here is even better. In terms of actual locomotion, this guy's already started bridging, so I'm going to go this way, but you'll want to go towards your first opponent. This would normally be yellow for me. If you look at the sidebar, you can see that yellow and white are far apart, which means white has already taken out aqua. Red and blue are contesting. Me and yellow were contesting. Pink and gray are contesting such and such. So I'm going to be heading over here now, because I know white just died. Or not just died, but they died a little while ago, and they are 2 bases away, so I can afford to pick up these diamonds. These diamonds are used for team resources, but if you're playing in solos, it will just be for yourself. Everything is much cheaper, and I would go for a sharpened sword if you have the materials. No, if you have the materials, go for a sharpened sword. Otherwise, always go for protection first. You're more likely to die than you are to actually get hits in. That's the way of Hypixel. So this guy's coming back to his base, so I'm going to back up, because if I rush in immediately while he was still running at me, I would just get knocked right off. However, since he backed up into his base, I can now attack him. Now, if you're not good at PvP, don't... And that's Bed Wars for you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.